morning everybody, Fat Steve, Spiceheads Media, and I'm on the wrong end of Adelaide Street, and I'm just going to give you a little tour of some of these hotels in this area, folks. So as we come back round, I think I'm in a one-way street, so I'm staying on the pavement. I'm going to drop down to a slower speed, so I'm at 4 miles an hour, and these are mostly flats and residential down this bit. Hi everybody, it's Fat Steve.
Hello, it's Fat Sandra, but I'm not fat.
And together we're Spiceheads Media. They were built Adelaide Court quite a few years ago, and you can see in the distance we've got the tower. As I always say, from most places and most of these streets like this in Blackpool, you can see the tower. So I'm on my little selfie stick. I'm on the medium size scoot. I've only got this one. There's Rowland, Robinson and Fenton solicitors, and the old Blackpool Masonic Hall. I don't know if it's still used or not. I think so. Looking at it, it looks quite well looked after. There's the entrance for that. So somebody's coming out, so it must still be used. So as I come to Adelaide Street, got the old Adelaide surgery there, which is, I think, my doctor's, but it's moved. And Pharmasense Pharmacy, that's where I've just been to get my tablets. So I said I'm coming down quite slowly. There used to be more solicitors there, I don't know if they still are. A plot of land there that's not a car park, that's unusual, isn't it? And there's the Winter Gardens, the new complex to the right, the old bit to the left, and here we've got the Comfort Inn. Gresham Hotel or something, I can't say. Sign's falling off. Here's the back entrance to the Winter Gardens. And the White House, bed and breakfast. In this little video I'm showing you places where you can stay. Adelaide Lodge, if you come to Blackpool. The Credit Lands, Adelaide Gardens, and where's that tower again? Armcliffe, I think it's called. The Dukeries, derelict. The Osterley. Now here's this door. I've shown you many times, back in the 80s and 90s. That used to be a really high-speed shutter, and when the Tory conference were on, the cavalcade would leave the Imperial and do 50 miles an hour across town with something like 30 police bikes escorting them, and it come down that street that I've just come down, and that shutter would open and the cavalcade would drive in there. That was during Thatcher's government. The Orbison, I remember you, and the Boomerang, it always comes back. The Melville, Adelaide House, folks. And here we've got the Garden Suite and the Backpackers. I've seen these a lot of times on booking.com when I've been booking somewhere here, And as we get to the Winter Gardens, we've got New Look ahead. Well, I'm not sure if that's open anymore. Got the Black Lock Cinema and Diner over there as we look up Coronation Street. And I'm going this way, folks, the Lowry Cafe. This, as I said, New Look. I think it might have gone. It's a sign of the times. And I've got the old Salvation Army here. And just down this little alley, which isn't there anymore. There used to be a back door that went into a cellar. That was a nursery that my first wife used to run. Schrodinger's cops in the doorway. This was a gift shop for quite a long time. It's looking very derelict now. There's a little shop here, open here, for some reason. So there's Sports Direct on that side, folks. And what's this? Rock. When my little stick of Blackpool rock. Oh, that's a big piece of rock, folks. A big wally pot. Jesus Christ. So another cafe closed up. Custom Tattoo Studio over there. I'm going to go in the road for this one and try and get them on either side. Got the Blackpool Hotel there, which is closed up. The Ruskin on the right. Carlton. The Oxford Hotel. Oh, he's taking his time. Sutcliffe Hotel. I wonder if Peter's in there. So there's the reception for the Ruskin. And here we've got the Royal Alexandria, which is part of the group that has the Compass Hospitality. That has the big one on the promenade that I've stayed with Dawn a few times. Well, I can't remember its name. The New Boston, I think, or the Boston. There's the Spiritualist Church. Fern Villa next door. Bradley's Hotel. Georgian Hotel. Hotel Blackpool. Glen Eagles first. Then Hotel Blackpool. The Hollies. La Tour Hotel. Derelict up for option. The Oakley, folks. Oakley. There used to be a little newsstand down here, tucked in somewhere. I don't know if I've missed it. Another one gone. The Lumada. Arabella. Sleepwell. The Albany. And the Belvedere. The Montclair. The Stafford. Another empty one. The Feathers Hotel. Trafalgar and the Gallery. Sweet Afton. Albert's. Arlington's Rooms. Avant-Garde. And the Albert again. I don't know where this newsstand's gone. Welcome to the Avon Hotel. And not sure if these are flats or what they are. Lovely, nice red brick buildings. And Southern View. Over here we have a big gap, now a car park. That used to be the Social Services Children's Unit, just by this fence. The Britannia Hotel, Boltania, something. Albert Road, 128, 130, don't know what that is. Flats probably. The Somerville Guest House, folks. So I'm still on Albert Road. If we come across, this is the car park. That used to be the wedding chapel. I remember that being built and remember it gone. And there's a new one now on the prom. Blackpool Plumbing Supplies. And these are just residential, I think, along here. So I'm going to knock it up a notch to go around this corner. Yeah, I think these are just residential. Via, whatever that is. Nails, Hair and Beauty by Via. The Albert Laundrette. This is Regent Road with Regent Cinema behind me. And we've got a nice back alley here. I can't get down it. So these are residential and flats, I think. I'm not sure the name of this one. I think this is Charmley. Yeah, so this one's Charmley Road, folks. I'm back now round where the wedding marriage place used to be. That's part of its original wall, I think, long gone. Lovely view of the tower again. Let's try and zoom in on that for you. Oh, look at that. So back to Charmley Road. Flats, by the look of it. More car parks, folks. That again goes right up to the wall that was part of the social services. There's a building there, I don't know what that is. Let's dive through here and have a quick look. I don't recognise that at all. Before this was the wedding place, it was the old Blackpool police station where I went when I was 14 and got bashed over the hand by the desk sergeant for leaning on his desk. So this is pedestrian entrance, lower car park. I don't know what this building is. I can't ever remember seeing that. Let's go down and have a little look while I'm in 8 mile an hour mode. So how about that for a tucked away building, folks? Let's see what it says on the sign, what it is. If it says anything. Nope, I'm a clue, can't read that. Blackpool Council. South King Street car park. What is this building?
The old Redcar building.
Sorry?
Old council building.
What's it now, do you not know?
Still council.
Still council, alright, cheers man. So it's a council building hidden away here, folks. Quite unusual. Looks like railway property. So we've got that tower. Again, we'll stop and get you that tower from here. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's good to you this morning. It's good to you this morning. And get out this car park and carry on down Charmley. We're nearly out. So that goes up to another car park there. I think that comes out on Hornby Road, I think. So we've got the Baxter Hotel, the Springfield. Now, I tell people and they don't believe me, but in between Blackpool and Preston is a nuclear power recycling plant called Springfield. Springfield Works, Delmira Hotel, Clevedon, the Osprey. Oh, look at this big one that could be derelict, I don't know. Oh no, it's got lights on, but you never know. Oh no, it looks alive. That's the Lawton, that's very nice. And it's got a disabled ramp. Jersey House, Inglandine. And here we've got Grantham signs still there. I didn't know that was still there. the Clifton Private Hotel, Brompton's, the Pearl. Pearl was a singer. She was better than me. The Regency, the Elviston. Now we've got this private yard here. We'll come back through that in a minute. Wash Bright. King's Cross Hotel, folks. The Trafford. Charmley Gold. Got the old building here to the left. Not sure what it is now. I can't remember what it was years ago. Whiskey Online. Blackpool Central Hotel. The Butterfly Hotel. Victoria Hotel. The Helmsmoor. Flats to left now. See if we can get through here. Ooh, this is an old yard. Cobbled. Oh, it's a bit bumpy, Stephen. There's Charmley Joinery. I don't know if it's still trading or not. And got a nice delivery of beds here. Very, very bumpy yard, folks. So this was and probably still is service access, but whatever's here. Ooh, lots of swag in there. Lots of swag in there. Wash Bright laundry services. Ooh, I like dark tunnels. And we come back out where I showed you before. So it's fly round here. And we're back on Charmley, folks. So we'll fly down this end. Groups, stags, hens, the Victoria Hotel. Elm Shorts where I finished. Flats to let, S&B. Elmhurst Hotel. High Tide Hotel. The Glendore. The Fairhaven Hotel. Desmond Hotel. Fastgate. Prestige Plaza. Ooh, so it was like a massage parlour. The Merlin Hotel. Ace Residential Hotel. Locksmith Service. And the Nima Convenience Store. So I'm now on the edge of Coronation Street, I think. Looking a bit rough there. The Nicholas. The church house. Let's just have a look at this time, folks. I think we're on 18. Tudor Rose, Havana. So as we come down here, we've got some store, a fish and chip shop. We're looking down there towards the prom. We've got Morrison's Daily, open, trading. Jacques Sandwich Shop, that's a nice one, folks. Up and open, trading. The Coronation Street, the old Arden Hotel there, looks a bit derelict. Bobby's Bar and Grill. As we look down there to the back of Coral Island, I think. And we're in Hornby Road, folks, so this goes a long way. I'm not going to get all the way up here, I don't think. I think I was up here a few weeks ago in another video due out in the next few days. Rock, Spice. When you're feeling sad and low. Nice modern flats there. I think it used to be a church. Hamilton Court, private road. Khaki cabin. The Sandown, folks. Now, the Mermaid now, the Barons. A few people had told me to try this for breakfast. I went in and said, is it okay if I film my breakfast? No, get out. So, Sky City Hotel, luxury hotels, 5 apartments, Amelia Hotel, podology and nails, empty shop. Ooh, I think this is the back of where I just was. So we'll have a look down this alley while we're here. We like these alleys, but it's just dodgy when you get trapped. Somebody shuts the gate and that's the building that was on Charmley Road, folks. Charmley Joinery. I've never seen it from this angle. A nice bit of graffiti there, folks. So I didn't know there was access to this from the back, but I do now. Right, get back on track. So I'm almost back. The Western Wren Cliff. I'm almost back to where I was about 2 weeks ago, which is probably due out tomorrow or the day after, I think. The Blackbird Accommodations, Raffles Hotel, Kingscliff, Camelot. Our law was made a distant moon ago here. July and August cannot be too hot. Casablanca. And there's, I forgot it, in Camelot. Camelot. I never had a world changing full of girls. Never know what they think. It's gone. It's gone. Athenia, something really big eye one. The Moorfield, the Tulip, the Shipwray, and the Beach Ray, the Beach Field. That was that gap to that car park that I found. Reside Licence Bar, a couple of empty ones. This beach field looks quite nice, quite big. Now this is that car park that I could see through the fences before, and there's another one over there, Hornby Road car park. And not sure if there's any more hotels on here. Langdale's Care Home. And we're back to Regent Road, folks. So let me decide what to do. Because I filmed all around here last week, I think. The week before. Get the rest of these hotels for you. Come out be hard and well, this is a nice big building. So I said this is probably going to go out in 3 or 4 days, but the 2 before it are around. One of them's around this area about 2 weeks ago when I got back from Liverpool and London. Now got some Patriot flags in the window. I think last week I filmed on the other side of that road another Patriot flag as we're coming along Park Road, mostly flats and private dwellings. Nice gap with that tower in the background again. Let's try and get you that from here. So this is from Park Road, folks, and we've got the tower. The Westwood. So I'm not sure if I got that last week. Superior self-contained holiday flats. The Westwood. Ludlow Court. The Bowdens. So this has been a little trip around this area, showing you some of the many different places where you can come. Some are hotels, some are guest houses, some will be dear, some will be cheap. Just have to flick through booking.com and see what you can find, folks. So I'm coming back round now. What do I do here? Let's go to the left. Coming back now round towards the Regent. Flats there, they were shops for years. Here's the Regent. I'll get across the road and get a bit of that for you. It doesn't open till 10 or half past, I don't think. So I'm just on Regent Road, looking down here, and I'm gonna head down here. Oh, there's some nice looking clothing in there, folks. So this building, this huge block, has had a lot of money spent on it. I don't know if it's finished. So I'm on Brothel Street. It looks like most of them have gone. Not sure Hush looks, don't know, it's looking derelict. Natalie's is looking derelict. Brooklyn's is looking derelict. Full Moon Massage. So these are the streets waiting to be demolished. All that block. Can't quite get across. I'm going to try. Oh, it's too dangerous. I'm going to carry on down. Tower models, home computing, all gone. So we can see down there the street's closed and everywhere's being demolished. I'm going to dive on here and we'll have a look how many people are smoking outside this multi-million pound DSS building that they built with no smoking shelter, folks. And again, there's quite a few. I've warned the security staff, the one that I know in there, but a national newspaper is asking. So the Patriot flags have gone up round here, folks. Didn't know that. So lots and lots of people standing there having a quiet fag outside this flagship building that they built with no smoking area, folks. You couldn't make it up in a fucking comic book. Couldn't make it up in a comic book. So the Patriots have been out around this side. We'll have a little look. We've got two there. Two there. And see if I can get across here before I get splat. So we're on the side of the building now that the social services are at. So these left-wing wokes won't be very happy about all these, but that's the way of the world, folks. So as we come down towards Sainsbury's, I'm going to leave you around here somewhere. So that's been a little trip around some of the hotels and guest houses, and as you can see, council have taken most of the flags down from the front of Bickerstaff. So I'm outside Sainsbury's. I'm going to flick for you. So for now it's Fat Steve, Spices Media, done your little trip round hotels and guest houses in just south of Blackpool town centre, folks. So for now, keep safe. Fat Steve, Spices Media. Bye everybody.
Hi everybody, it's Fat Steve. Hello, it's Fat Sandra, but I'm not fat. And together, we're Spices Media. So bye everybody, Fat Sandra and Fat Steve, Spices Media.